What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and it's that time of the week where we conduct a financial audit on DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts. And this serves multiple purposes. One, we like to have the financial information available to any of the dents or anyone that would like to take a look at how DSP Gaming and DSP React is doing. And secondly, we want to make sure that Phil has enough liquidity for his day off and to run the business. And of course, we all know he does. Mind you, just to let you guys know, I posted a video yesterday about DSP actually paying off the Snortmobile. So that's $378 Phil will have every month in his pocket, and hopefully Phil will use that money to either improve his streams, improve the business, or actually save it and not waste it on WWE Champions and Jin. But more than likely he'll do the latter. Anyway, let's get into it. By the way, there were no really outstanding whales this week. Like the last several weeks, we've had Jack Rackster, Game Trucker, and a few other folks come out and just drop big donations. That really did not happen this week. I mean, we had a couple dents come in and save the streams, but nothing too outrageous. The biggest dent was probably GrimmRipper at $135, and he actually won the MVD, the Most Valuable Dent Award this week. So big ups to GrimmRipper. Okay, let's look at the financial data here. So of course, the work week was a 7-day work week. It spanned from 6/22 all the way to 6/28. And don't forget, folks, we're just looking at tips and super chats. We're not looking at ad revenue, memberships, none of that. Simply tips and super chats, which actually make the bulk of DSP's liquidity and finances. So the work week spanned 7 days, and total tips for the week, Phil made $1,110. And then for that same time period for super chats, Phil only made $439 for a grand total of $1,549. So it seems like Phil is back to his normal support levels. I mean, we know that several weeks ago he was making a lot more money. He was in the $2,000 range, which is not normal for Phil. So he's back down to about 1,100 in tips and about 300 to 500 super chats. So it looks like everything is normalizing for Phil. And if you compare that to last week Phil only made $868, $335 in super chats for a grand total of $1,203. And don't forget, Jack Rackster did come in and drop $195, which made him the den of the week last week. So big ups to Jack Rackster. He didn't have enough money this week to be a 2-time champion. So Jax, you need to work on that. All right, folks. So as you can see, Phil is back to his normal range. I'm assuming this will probably drop with the popularity of Street Fighter actually declining, and him playing Diablo and Zelda, which really makes no money whatsoever. Either of those are just kind of dead playthroughs. So yeah, so I expect this to either stay about the same or actually be a little bit lower. So now let's look at the grand total for 2023. So he's been streaming for over 6 months, or about 6 months, right? For a grand total of from 1/1/2023 to current, Phil has made $30,150, right? For that same time period last year, he made $33,064. So he's still in the negative. So he's down 9% in income from the same period this year over last year. Now for super chats, this year he's made $11,566. And for that same time period last year, he made $13,559. So he's still down negative 15% for super chats year over year. Now his grand total for the same period in 2023 is $41,716 compared to what he made last year for the same period, which was $46,623. So he is down negative 12% in overall income for super chats and tips. That's not good, Phil. That's not good, Phil. You got about what, 6 months to go to kind of get those numbers up. I mean, hopefully there'll be several big playthroughs where the dents will come out at Rally, maybe Mortal Kombat, who knows? But I don't think Jax likes Mortal Kombat. I think his thing is Street Fighter. So the only other real big thing out there for you, Phil, is maybe Starfield. And of course, we know you don't like lengthy RPGs, so I'm pretty sure, you may get some support initially, and then it'll quickly fall off, and you'll sit and complain about how long the game is, how there's too much exposition, how, the normal complaints from Phil. So I don't envision Starfield being that popular with Phil, and he'll complain very similar to Zelda, because it sounds like it's going to be very, very open world, and it's kind of up to you to kind of play the story and try to figure it out. I don't think there may be a story and you can follow that progression, but I think it's going to be more just open world, go explore, find stuff to do, and eventually you'll get to an end game. So I'm sure Phil will complain about that, especially if the tips are just not there. If the tips are low, very similar to Zelda and Diablo, Phil will not be a happy camper. So yeah, so that is it, folks. Nothing too outrageous for this week. Phil did have enough money to avoid eating ham sandwiches, and he was able to take my horse out for some hay. So big ups to Phil. Hope he enjoyed his day off. He should be back today talking about all of the boring stuff he did today, all of the appointments and grocery shopping. He probably had to run to the dump because I'm sure Jasper's litter is just sky high full of crap. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.